Hi guys, my name is Nora and I am a brand new booktuber, which is scary, but exciting. For my first video, I decided that I was gonna do a May TBR. So yeah, I guess let's just hop right into it. The first book that I'm gonna be reading this month is for a really fun readathon hosted by The Book Pusher on Twitter. The readathon is called Booathon, and it's a really fun readathon that's honestly after my own heart. It's about all things spooky and creepy and just fun. I don't know, it's like taking October and shoving it into 3 days in May, which I am here for. So I decided to challenge myself for this readathon and read a 700-page book, and that book is Imaginary Friend by Stephen Chbosky. I've seen this book all over a bunch of different booktube channels like Gabby Reads and Books and Lala, and they both loved the book, and I have pretty similar reading taste to them, I want to say. So I think that I'll really love this book as well. So I'm really excited to get a chance to read it for this readathon. The book itself is about, I believe, a young boy and a single mother who are escaping an abusive relationship. They move to a small town in Pennsylvania, and after they move there, the little boy goes missing in the woods. And after 6 days, he comes out of the woods, but he has this new imaginary friend that is telling him to do all these weird things. I get big Sixth Sense vibes from it, but maybe that's just because it's a little kid. I don't know. But the whole point of the book is he has this weird imaginary friend, and the imaginary friend is telling him that he needs to build a tree house in the middle of the woods, or else, essentially. So I'm pretty excited. Gabby Reads, I watched her vlog while she was reading this book, and she was saying there was a lot of creepy parts to it, and there were a couple parts that kept her up late into the night, so I love that shit, and I'm here for it. So I'm hoping that I'm really gonna love this book. The second book I'm gonna be reading this month is Kayla from Books and Lala's book club book, which is called Fragments of the Lost by Megan Miranda. From what I know about this book, it's a YA thriller, which I haven't read a YA thriller in a long time, so I'm pretty excited. I'm hoping it'll be a little bit easier and faster to read than most thrillers, but we'll see. So basically the book is about a young girl, or teenage girl, she's not a young girl, I don't know, a teenage girl whose ex-boyfriend dies accidentally. The mother of the ex-boyfriend, I guess, puts a lot of blame on this poor girl who just lost this person that she was close to, which is rude, but okay. And she has the girl help her clean out the boy's room and like get rid of some of his articles of clothing and take things that, you know, might remind her of him, or, you know, you clean out someone's stuff when they die. And the girl, while she's doing this job, finds something that makes her think that maybe his death wasn't an accident after all. I don't know. I'm excited. I've been having a lot of fun participating in this book club, which is the Literally Dead book club. I'm sure you all already know that. And I'm really excited to spend another month reading with Kayla. So the next book that I'm going to be reading is another book club pick, but it's my own personal book club that I have with my mom and my aunts and my sister. Once a month we rotate and we choose a book. So this month it was my aunt's turn to pick, and she chose Little Fires Everywhere by Celeste Ng. I don't know a ton about this book. It's been on my list for a long time to read, but I don't actually know that much about it. I do know there's a new Hulu series coming out with Reese Witherspoon, and I'm really excited to watch that once I finish the book. From what I've gathered, the book is about a mother who lives in this suburban town that's very conventional, very just classic suburban mom, you know? She plays by the rules. She likes things the way she likes them. And then a new single mother moves into the mix, and she starts to stir things up. She likes to do things differently, and this is very unsettling for the original mother. So she starts to have a couple problems with this new mom, and shit goes down. At least that's what I have gathered from the back of the book and kind of what I've seen and heard about this book. So I'm really excited. This is supposed to be a really good one. So I think I'm gonna really like it, and I'm just wicked excited to jump into it. The next two books on my list for this month are both buddy reads. This month I'm gonna be buddy reading Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep with my boyfriend Phil. This book is by Philip K. Dick, and I don't know anything about it, to be quite honest. I just know that It's the bassist for the movie Blade Runner, which is my boyfriend's favorite movie. And I'm one of those people that's wicked annoying and always wants to read the book before the movie comes out, which the movie's been out for a hot minute, but I want to read the book before I watch it with him. So we're gonna read it together and then watch the movie. So I'm really excited for that too. The next book that I'm going to be reading is another buddy read with my best friend, Laura. She and I have decided that every month we're going to take turns picking a book to read together. So this month it was her pick, and she picked Tinkers by Paul Harding. And again, I don't know a ton about this book because I didn't choose it, but it's about an old man who's on his deathbed. And I believe he's reliving every moment of his life, the good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. It's supposed to be really sad, so that may be hard, but I'm really excited to read it nevertheless, and I hope that I love it. The next book that I'm extremely excited to read is A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes by Suzanne Collins. If you know me personally, I am a humongous fan of The Hunger Games, and I'm so excited for this book to come out. I've been looking forward to this book for a hot minute, let me tell you. And I recently checked the release date, and it's in May. So I pre-ordered it, and I'm going to be reading it this month. It's probably my most exciting book for this month, so I'm ready. The book is essentially about President Snow before he was president. He was a mentor for the Hunger Games, apparently, and the book is about his challenges as a mentor for the games. And I believe we're also probably going to be following whoever he's mentoring as well. But I'm really excited to see the Hunger Games from the opposite side, like the view of a mentor watching all these horrible things happen and worrying about his candidate. I'm also curious to see if President Snow was always an asshole or what, because like I hated him when I first read the books. So I'm curious to see how I'm gonna feel about him when he's young. I also like to pick a nonfiction book to read every month. This month I picked The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. I don't know much about this book, not gonna lie. I know that it's a book about finding spirituality and basically experiencing life in the moment and finding joy through that experience. That could be totally wrong, and if so, that's embarrassing, but I guess I will find out this month when I read the book if that synopsis was accurate or not. But it's supposed to be a really great book. My boyfriend has been asking me to read it for a while. It's one of his favorites, and I'm just like, I'm in quarantine, I'm gonna read it. So that's what I'm doing this month. The next book is Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. I'm a big thriller fan. I feel like you guys will all soon realize that. I read a lot of thrillers, and this is one that I've been really excited to read for a while. It's about the mother of this young girl, and the girl went missing like a decade earlier. The mother is obviously heartbroken and horrified that she hasn't seen her daughter in 10 years. And one day she meets this man and is introduced to his daughter, and his daughter is the splitting image of her daughter. So I believe the book just kind of explores what happened to this young girl. Where is she? Is there some kind of weird correlation between this doppelganger and her daughter? I don't know. Finally, I'm going to be reading Welcome to the Monkey House by Kurt Vonnegut. This is a book of short stories. I believe there's 25 of them, and I just thought it'd be fun to read a short story a day. Kurt Vonnegut's one of my favorite authors. I really love how he writes. I think he's thought-provoking and, funny at the same time a lot of the times. So I'm really excited to get into this. I think it'll be like a nice, fun, lighthearted book to read. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up my May TBR. I'm really excited to get into all of these books, and I'm honestly counting down the days until May because I'm a stickler for reading book club books in the month that you're supposed to read them, and so I haven't been letting myself read any of the books that I have scheduled for next month, and it is killing me. So I'm really excited to get into all of the books that I have for the month of May, and I'm really hoping that you guys will join me for my vlog that I'm going to put out for the month of May as well, where you can watch me read all these books and experience all the feels and, jump through different genres. Please tune in for the next vlog that I'm going to put up at the end of May, and keep an eye out for any videos that may come out throughout the month as well. Thanks so much, and I don't know, it's nice meeting you.